It's your boy, K-So Big Dipper.
All that drip that she been putting on is just to take it off. I can put you on a plane, the CPA gon' write it off.
And today, we are reacting to Papoose, Agent Provocateur, his 50 Cent diss. It's been a very long month for 50. I think it feels like he's been beefing with everybody, and people been showing out. People have been showing out. We have artists like that I didn't even know about, like Damani's, like his artistry. I knew Damani, but I didn't know his music. Amazing. Man, even King had a banger in all of this. And now you have some of the highest level lyricists like Papoose taking jabs at it. Whew! It's scary for 50 right now. But without any further ado, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to work. Some water. Agent Provocateur.
Hey, yo, 50, you a bitch, man. You can't bully no Brooklyn nigga.
You are now listening to the sound of
Brooklyn? He was a crab in a barrel until Eminem picked him. Made himself famous by claiming he was a victim. His claim to fame was I got
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. Nah, cause we on some real New York type shit. I had to go get my third. Hold on. Nah, cause we on some real New York type shit. Now let's talk about bars. For those of us who can still hear them, for those of us who still love bars, this is the channel for you. Let's really talk. 50 Cent did blow up off of a crabs in the barrel mentality. What is that? That is the belief that somebody else escaping is a problem to your success. So what do? You try to grab yourself, maybe to use them to pull yourself up, but essentially what you do is you see them escaping and you try to pull yourself up by their feet and pull them back down. And they can't get out, right? And 50 Cent came up on how to rob, dissing niggas who are already on and shit like that. And we know that comes with the culture, but it is a crabs in the barrel mentality, and it is one of the it's a very double-edged sword because it's one of the greatest parts of hip-hop, and it's one of the ugliest, nastiest, hating-ass parts of hip-hop. And depending on where the person's intentions lie when they do it, it can be very ugly. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at How to Rob actually like one of those moments. I think more of his destruction of New York and turning everything into he's beefing with him and he's beefing with him. That is more of the crabs in the barrel. But just How to Rob, it was more of I look at that like a viral moment before niggas have viral moments. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Shot 9 times, but the truth is he only got shot 5 times.
Can you old niggas stop using so much AI? God damn.
His claim to fame was I got shot 9 times, but the truth is he only got shot 5 times. He lied cause he wanted to get shot more than Tupac. Lame choice, game voice, G you not. Queens don't respect you, they know you a joke, you clown. You from Queens, but pay Bronx niggas to hold you down. You even hate on your own crew. Why you be dissing Banks? Is it cause he nicer than you, or cause you just a snake? Try to take Mayweather money, put you in your place, heard that.
Because yes, it is to be said the shaky ground that 50 stands on with his crew. Kevin Hart said it most beautifully to Joe Budden when Joe Budden podcast was falling apart and Rory and Mal was leaving. He said, nah, you can't blame them. It's on a great leader to lead the crew, and when shit gets hard, to bring the team back together and say, I fucked up here and I could have done better here, and I understand where I offended you and I did. But 50 doesn't do that. 50 will openly throw his homies in a bush like Tony Yayo. Like literally throw a nigga in the bush. It's just like, y'all don't think I'm kidding. Y'all gonna think I'm kidding, but it's a fact. It's look, Tony Yayo thrown in bush by 50. And we try to act like that's not a big deal or it's nothing, but this is very detrimental to the branding of an artist. And for somebody like 50 Cent who sold clothes and made shoes and sold millions of albums and taken entertainment to places that I could only imagine. The fact that he couldn't understand how detrimental this could be to the branding of Tony Yayo, and I could, it seems a little bit ridiculous. But I believe that people of power like pushing. It's the Diddy thing, not to that extent, but they like to see how far they can push. Look at this. This is what he did to a gangster rapper.
Nigga, she's trying to rock me. D's waiting for my response to lock me. Yeah, this is my hustle. Nigga, don't knock me. You need some shit.
Yeah, that's how.
That story about how Floyd punched you in your face. Did 6 months in shock, you never been upstate. Vivica tossed your salad, she had a shitty face. Black child poked you up, left.
Never mind. Hey, I want to be mad at the AI, but that nigga Papoose. It puts the lotion on the skin. Vivica A. Fox, man, I didn't know you was a freak like that. I ain't know Vivica.
In your place, heard that story about how Floyd punched you in your face. Did 6 months in shock, you never been upstate. Vivica tossed your salad, she had a shitty face. Black child poked you up, left you with the shakes. Bruno Carvalho yapped your chain and ended up with a case. When he got shot, they tried to take his face off. That nigga jaw was wired up like Jake Paul. When I seen his first movie, I knew he was fake, dog. His man pulled out the gun, was ready for straight wall. He said, we gon' get him another way. Straight fraud, nigga shot you up and all you wanna do is make songs. Heard you die.
I've always said that. Those other niggas won the beef. Because if me and my niggas put 9, 5, whatever, put holes in your ass, and you respond with a rap song, oh. I'll tell y'all a crazy story. Back in the day before I changed my life and found the Lord. Amen. Back in the day, we had a little issue with some niggas, right? And before I even started the story, I didn't shoot anybody. We had an issue with these niggas, so we seen him walking through the neighborhood. Wasn't very sure of the guy's identity because all of the shit he'd said was like hating. And it all started from a nigga hating on some shit on my brother's post or like a post about my brother. Then it turned into some whole other shit. So anyways, we see this goofy ass nigga out in the streets and I go, hey, are you D-Trap? He go, yeah. Boom, hop out the car. Mick. But he gets to running. After he gets done running, this nigga gets on Facebook Live like an hour and 30 minutes later, tags me in the Facebook Live, running through an apartment complex with the yada I mean, running through this apartment complex. Hey, where this nigga at? Knocking on doors. Where this nigga at? Nigga, we in the same neighborhood. We just put Mickeys on you in. Nigga, why would we be? But I've learned, in the era of internet thugging, they think it's 1 for 1. They think us whooping your ass, me man to man, head to head, whooping your ass is equal to you dissing me on Facebook. And it's Facebook. That's how you know. Nigga, I'm from a little city though. Hey, you know you from a small town where niggas go straight to the book.
Better take care of yourself, you getting older. If they amputate you, I hope it's your head from your shoulders. I'm not concerned about how much money can Curtis show, cause he bankrupt, so mathematically Curtis older. Only Curtis we respect in hip-hop is Curtis Blow. But the question is, how much dick can Curtis blow? Pause, seen a picture. How much money can Curtis show? Cause he bankrupt, so mathematically Curtis older. Only Curtis we respect in hip-hop is Curtis Blow. But the question is, how much dick can Curtis blow? Pause. Seen a picture of you smiling, holding the dildo.
Y'all catch the double on how much could he blow?
Talk all that gangster talk, but is it real though? That's why you say get the strap. I didn't catch on. When 50 say get the strap, he mean get the strap on. You need therapy, that's the answer. Not mental therapy, chemotherapy. You a cancer, that's your horoscope. Before you came out, New York was dope. All the guards was woke. Hip hop was flooded with bars and quotes. First you snaked the game and sold to Young Buck with your art and soaps. Disrespected Banks cause he wanted time when his father croaked. Your own son protected his mother, did what his father won't. Disrespect your
Pop getting personal. And we can't speak of 50 helping the commercialization of hip hop. And I'm a hip hop head, you know. I grew up thinking like saying Lil Wayne was your favorite rapper was lame. You had to like MF Doom or like Talib Kweli or like Common or somebody to really be like, that's really what I grew up fucking thinking, like backpack rap. And then I just fell so in love with Southern and West Coast music that it just I just sort of felt like I'm not understanding art, and I'm always looking at art for it to be one thing. If it's not this one thing, it's not great. But that's not true. There's great comedies, there's great action movies, there's great dramas, there's all kinds of different arts, and there's different kind of paintings, there's different type of art styles. But the commercialization of hip hop, 50 Cent did a giant part of doing that. Now this is gonna be a hot take, and you tell me what you think. I think it was a great thing. But because of it, it's a double-edged sword. Okay, there's going to be more commercial popcorn, bubblegum bullshit, but more money in our culture and industry allows our industry to grow, allows new parts of our industries, like my job as a person who's just a rapper, and then now because I write music and listen to music, I'm now qualified to talk about music. This is a whole nother job. Then maybe an editor, that nigga gets a job, and a bunch of young black men, Latino men, white men, whatever it might be, but members of hip hop, all of us members are able to feed ourselves and our families off of the culture, not doing nothing illegal, just loving our culture and pushing it forward. And even high-level lyricists like you now get showcased at the highest level. So it is a double-edged sword, but I do stand with the commercialization of hip-hop was a good thing. Now, I want to know in the comments, though, because I know my audience. I know a lot of y'all niggas feel exactly how I feel about the Talib Kweli kind of shit. So you tell me, do you think the commercialization of hip-hop was a good thing, or do you think it's a bad thing? And explain it. Don't just drop one word. I actually really want to hear what y'all niggas think.
Homies, why you cut all of your partners broke? You ain't this Eminem, he your slave master. You are a joke, Tony Montana voice. I should step on you, you cockroach. Need a larger coat, the gun is so big that it's hard to tote. At your funeral, we gon' send off doves, no bars of soap. Do what artists won't, I just don't think that you ought to go. Just give me my flowers, I want the stem in the artichoke. Yes, you are a host, how you gon' say that the guard is broke? I got so much ice that I can deport you, get on the boat. Finger on the toast, G-Unit falling like dominoes. Not the pizza shop, I squeeze the Glock and they all be ghosts. Who you trying to roast? He shows a lot of dishonor though. These are God's results. Papoose gon' get him if karma don't. I want all the smoke, man. I'ma swing till your jaw get broke and you start to choke. Look at you, I got you on the ropes. Murder ain't defeated you in the street, you just lied the most. The locks killed you on some D-block shit.
Now, I was liking what Papoose was doing. He was just getting bars off there, allowing this song to sort of just feel like I'm just sitting here thinking like, God, this nigga Pap can rap. But yeah, did not say it in all these reactions. Ja Rule and Murder Inc. won that beef. We just don't know it because this nigga had Interscope's backing. But you don't get to stab me, shoot me, beat me up, and then I win the beef because I made a Wanksta. No matter how hot, whoa, and I mean hot Wanksta is, nigga, that don't outdo you niggas stabbing and shooting me. I'm sorry.
With the round they wrote, Rick Ross won. Your other beef was kinda close. More losses than wins, testing Papoose. Vominos. You won't be ashamed to have herpes if you were smarter. Cause you can avoid passing it to your sex partner. That's too much, boy. Your baby mother threw you under the bus. I guess that.
Wait, he got what?
He didn't. Vominos. You won't be ashamed to have herpes if you were smarter. Cause you can avoid passing it to your sex partner. That's too much, boy. Your baby mother threw you under the bus. I guess Daphne didn't bring you too much joy. Hiding that you got herpes makes you a fuck boy. Why you don't just admit it like NBA young boy? You laugh when Jewels got caught with a gun. Then you laugh when Supreme blew trial. Are you dumb? You laughed at Jimmy Hinchman bid. This hoe is frail. I know about you dry snitching on him. I know it well. What type of street nigga?
Where did Papoose get this nigga's STD to print out like that?
Laughs when somebody go to jail. You think last summer was hot? Wait till you go to hell. What sense of humor is good, I'm convinced. But what is the sense of humor when a person's humor makes no sense? A nigga disrespect Papoose, I knocked him out. A nigga disrespect 50, he put a doc you out. We not the same. Puff at your girl inside his house. Everything I do for morals and principles, not for clout. If you ever talk to 50 in person, you gotta shout. His breath smell like he got a whole pile of shit inside his mouth. Was scared of Maserati Fox. God bless the dead. You know he shoot niggas from the waist up. Arm, chest, and head. Heard he deaded you on your money. Took off with your bread. You ain't do nothing cause you a cop. You mob with the feds. I turn your legs to spaghetti. Can't walk with your legs. Put your fat ass right to sleep. Go on, get to bed. Used to listen to you in the car. You worthless dog. Your cartoons ain't been the same since Smurf been gone. He the one who was putting in that pain. Him and Damo. You ain't putting work on Homo. You live by the 48 laws of power.
He's talking now real street shit. But I will say that's a huge contradiction then, pal. That's a huge fucking contradiction what you just did there. Because you just said you just spoke to a nigga who shot another nigga on a song and then said another nigga was dry snitching when we all call 50 Cent a dry snitch for Ghetto Crumb. Is anybody else? Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm not a dick rider, so I just had to say that shit. Don't you? What? You just laid out every street shit that's been happening in real life. Niggas getting hit, real beefs, Murder Inc., all that shit, real shit. And then call 50 a rap for doing that? Maybe what happened was 50 Cent was just doing what you were doing, but neither of you were abiding to street rules. So you were just being artists expressing yourselves. But that really bothered me. In the sentence before, this nigga's talking about a nigga who shot the nigga who allegedly, he's talking about 50 Cent getting shot 9 times. And the story is that guy wouldn't handle it for 50. You just said that on the song and then call this nigga a dry snitch? Where I'm from, you can't talk about that.
Call you worthless dog. Your cartoons ain't been the same since Smurf been gone.
Smurf was his little hitter.
The one who was
allegedly. Mind you, Queso is 32 years young and too many states away. Matter of fact, I was in Nigeria. Just let's go ahead. I wasn't even in the country.
Putting in that pain, him and Damo. You ain't put.
So you told him and Damo's putting in work.
Putting work on Homo. You live by the 40.
You said you didn't put in work in Homo, meaning that you know.
8 laws of power, a book for sinners. The Bible or the Quran is what you should consider. Allegedly, you burned the house down. Look, bitch, nigga, your baby mother don't want you no more. You looking bitter. Them steroids that you taking got you looking bigger. You dismay no Fab and Pap. Brooklyn niggas, the real 50 Cent from Brooklyn. Look, bitch, nigga, just remember you got your name from a Brooklyn nigga. The U.S. kidnapped the president of Venezuela while we was distracted by 50 Cent's propaganda. I think he worked for MAGA. Sent to
he's shining the light. Hold
Venezuela
on.
while we was distracted by 50 Cent's propaganda. I think he worked for MAGA. Sent to distract us all. Used to be a rat. Now he an agent provocateur. They put us in danger.
An agent for destruction, an agent for confusion. Because in this free society we live in, what they've learned from the mistakes of Vietnam. They've learned from the mistakes of allowing the people to truly have as much of a voice in the choice as we think we do. And there is a belief that there is agents amongst us, usually in entertainment, that they can use to distract us when they need to do big things that might cause political unrest, or social unrest. So distress or unrest, or what the fuck is the word called for that? I just looked at this bitch and sorry, I had a whole nother thought. But they believe that there's some people who are here for that exact reason. Some people are here to just, what I will say is there is truth to it. Now, I do believe that sometimes it can, Illuminati, this is a great example of it. The Illuminati might not exist. Shit, matter of fact, YouTube, it doesn't exist. I don't even need it to exist to prove my point. But it does exist, right? It just doesn't exist in the way that you believe. If you don't believe, there might not be a Illuminati, but is there a secret society making decisions that control all of us? Oh, yeah, come on, nigga. Is there a group of people who are unified beyond fronts of nation or anything of that, but unified just off of money? Come on, nigga. Come on, bro. So But I do think what we do is niggas do the so much of calling everybody the Illuminati, and because of that, people play off it and use the Illuminati thing, that it becomes a distraction amongst itself. And people, when we actually see some real satanic Epstein shit, niggas start to do this weird, oh, that's like the video I watched on YouTube in 6th grade about Jay-Z and Rihanna. And then you don't really realize, like, yo, them crackers was over there eating kids. I don't know what you talking about, Rihanna. These crackers is eating kids. But that's the world we live in. And I'm just a rapper. Well, and a YouTuber.
Sent to distract us all, used to be a rat, now he an agent provocateur. They put us in danger in the midst of the night. That's why they had to cancel all the Caribbean flights. Never gives good advice cause he mentally can't. Doesn't display forward thinking, he's not really advanced. YouTube was working for him if he gives him a chance. Some of them will literally suck his dick through his pants. I can see straight through him why these idiots can't. He
say YouTubers working for him if they can't. I will say though, this is the thing, Pap. I'm going to speak for all of us. Niggas ain't working for 50. 50 ain't paying niggas. Do you know what is paying niggas? Views. Do you know what some of these reactions news channels do? Is they've learned that aligning yourself on certain sides numerically just makes more sense. So they'll never get out here and start saying, oh yeah, Papoose is putting belt to ass lyrically. These nigga T.I., you're not going to do that. Because there's more 50 Cent fans than there is Papoose fans, ultimately. And that's how a lot of niggas make decisions. Like, real shit. And but clear it up, nigga. Don't just say YouTubers. Clear it up, nigga. Don't be putting that shit on everybody. Because niggas keeping it at 100. Niggas keeping it up. They call me the Big Dipper for a reason, huh?
promising him he gonna do a bunch of shit that he can't. Even when he has friends, he takes the enemy stance. Cause he work for the government, he just the industry plant. They don't do fact checks, supposed to listen and learn. Just regurgitate a whole bunch of shit that they heard. He got them all under the wing. This shit is absurd. He has a lot of wingspan, cause this nigga's a bird.
Wingspan because this nigga's a bird. Pap did what I assumed Pap was gonna do and was bar 50 to death. Now that was a certified vibe check. Here comes
you gonna rhyme too?
What the hell? Here comes another music video by me right here. Bang, click on it, show me some love. You watch this long, you didn't hit that thumbs up button. You're a host, so stop being a hoe. KBD family, love y'all. Salute. I'm out of here.